All right, viral. Man, hey, y'all saw that stuff the other night? The Aiden Ross event. Ray J out there getting sonic rings knocked out of his head. He had the knots on his head, look like Martin when Martin fought Tommy Hearns. And he had the swole head, he had the knots and all. What's going on? For one, real quick, I thought Ray J had a heart condition. I saw an episode of when the news broke of Breakfast Club. And the Breakfast Club, like, we send out our thoughts and our prayers out to Ray J. He just released a statement saying he's going through it and his heart because of years of drinking and this and that. And he went on and said he only had he could be out of here in within a year. And this fool up here boxing, getting his head knocked off. Having a heart condition and boxing, getting beat up. Wouldn't that? Listen, I knew he was full of. I knew he was full of it. He's the little boy that cries wolf because he loves attention. Money can't unlame you. Hey, DJ Infinite Rock, man, you got to get well and come back, bro. You said this before. I'm repeating what you said. I saw Tony Yayo say it on his platform. And my broadcast bro and Tony Yayo, my boy Yayo, they were both right. Money can't unlame you. Ray J, you were lame for that. You go up here begging for sympathy, crying wolf that you about to die in a year or something from a heart condition, and you out here doing a celebrity boxing, getting the sonic rings knocked out your head. Come on, dog. And I knew, but like I said, I knew you were full of it because a couple of years ago, I think he went on IG Live or somewhere, some platform, kind of insinuating he was going to unalive himself. And when I ain't gonna lie, look, I watch the Breakfast Club. I do. I watch the Breakfast Club a lot. So then I see him go on the Breakfast Club, and then you ask a person reasonable questions. Well, what happened with the incident when you went on live and you was insinuating you might, unalive yourself, might harm yourself? He talks in circles. Look, he got beat by a guy named Super Hot Fire. That's all you need to know about Ray J right there. Johnny Manziel, Johnny Football, he beat some dude. Hey, they were MMA for real. What I saw with Ray J, they was throwing hands. Hey, Johnny was kicking. This is what it come down to, Johnny. That boy should have been in it. That boy had that boy. Johnny, y'all don't understand. Some of y'all may be too young. Johnny Manziel, one of the most exciting quarterbacks I've ever seen. His Heisman winner, charismatic. It was Johnny Football. The reason why Texas A&M had the stadium and the fan base they have today is because of that boy. Go and Google him. Go and look him up. He went into Tuscaloosa, Saban, and that crazy defense that was stopping everybody. He ran rings around that defense that day. Went and won 2 big bowl games. Feeling, I swear, the Cleveland Brown hell pit he fell into. He was out the league in 2 years. And I don't know I don't know what he's been doing. I saw he did like a Netflix documentary a year or so ago. Johnny Football. I mean, now he's fighting in some celebrity, I guess you can call it celebrity event. What was that? I don't know what that. Lance Stevenson, who played in the NBA against Michael Beasley, former NBA players. I believe they both play in the Big Three league now. They was out there. I saw Beasley had him in a guillotine. Then Lance Stevenson reversed it and put him in a rear naked choke and tapped him out. I'm like, bro, y'all, I don't know what brought that up, that y'all took it to the ring and y'all not hooping. Lance Stevenson, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all remember he was the guy who blew in LeBron's ear during the playoffs. Michael Beasley, man, deep guy, everybody, if anybody's seen the interviews he did with the Pivot, and everybody's seen the interview he did recently with Shannon Sharp on Club Shay Shay, check that out. He got a story that hurt. Ooh, boy, he's going through a lot. And I remember during his playing career, everybody just clowned on him like he was a big pothead of the NBA, but it was a reason why he was smoking weed. All stuff he was going through in his personal life, I see why he smoked weed. Cheese and rice. But we said once again, what was this? Some Aiden Ross, isn't that a little white boy or something? I don't know who this dude is. Anything for attention. Look, we're all talking about it. I didn't know this was even going on. I swear, I flipped my phone open. This all on my timeline. I said, well, of course, it's on the timeline. It went viral. Of course, gotta speak about it. Professor X, what's good, my boy? What's up, man? What's going on this blessed day? What's going on with you, man? Hey, you coming in on that? You're coming in at the perfect time. You really are, my boy, because I really need you right now to chime in the comments in my live chat right now. Oh man, because I know you are a very conscious brother. I follow you, and I know that you, you drop gems, man. You really drop jewels, man, about what's going on here. Some stuff even I may miss. There's some stuff I hadn't picked up on. But to finish my thought, for Ray J, Johnny Manziel, Lance Stevenson, Mike Beasley, bro, like I said, I guess what they say is show business. I guess a little attention better than no attention. Obviously, it was a payday for you guys. I just hate to see. It's like, dang, I just hate to see that because I think it's all goofy. It's like what are y'all even doing that shit for? But hey, your name is in it. As they used to say when I was growing up, your name is in the paper. So this is a quick, hey, you went viral. Your name was in the paper. Yeah, it was a crap show. Yeah, your name was in the paper. You went viral. You got out of it what you went to get out of it. Anyway, I'll move on to another quick story. Max B, the little short dude, he got out of jail not too long ago, and everybody hyped him up for getting out of jail. After like somebody got unalived. It's a New York thing. I swear, I did not know who this guy was until y'all bombarded me all over the daggone internet and social media over this guy. I don't know who he was. He running around with what's the big head boy? He just did the battle with Rick Ross. Help me out, y'all. French Montana. He been running around with French Montana since the end of last year. And New York, I guess y'all put a little bit of the machine behind the kid. I don't know, other than that weird song about some in your butt. Look, whatever. So anyway, he ranked himself only behind Jigga, Biggie, and Nas. I'm gonna say that again. He said the only 3 rappers better than him, Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. Delusion is a skill. Delusion is a skill, I swear. But, you know, it's something about this viral game thing, y'all. About this clickbait game. Look, on a swivel, my brand, me and DJ Infinite Rock, we're building it because we want to entertain and inform. We're building our subscribers and our fan base and our viewers and our listeners and stuff like that. I just would hate to say, dang, I'm so desperate to get on. I have to say the most dumb, ridiculous, delulu, everything I can imagine in the world. That's like me getting on here and saying, you know what? On the Swivel Podcast, I think I'm doing a pretty good job, considering I'm not a celebrity. I'm not a celebrity where you can instantly say, "Oh wow, it's Scott Davis. Oh, let's check on him." Even my show could be complete garbage, but at least you'll tune in because I'm a celebrity. I have a name, so I'm getting it out, literally out of the mud. Once again, on the Swivel Podcast, getting out the mud. But I would be very delusional to say we are better than Nightcap. I would love to say that one day, but I can't logically say that right now. I would love to say, you know what, we're gaining ground, we're going to hear because I know I can talk it. I got people coming into the show, and I got some surprises coming up within the next few months. I'm working on some things, right? That would be what you say, Professor X? That's like LeVar Ball saying he could beat Jordan. Exactly. Delusion is a skill. Bro, whoever said, let's turn on that. Hey, give me the aux cord. Give me the aux so I can put on that Max B. Said no one ever. What song he has out now? I'm assuming if you live within the New York tri-state area, they play his songs. I'm assuming. Real quick. Anybody in the chat, real quick. Type it in. Send it to me. Don't Google. Name 5 Jay-Z songs. Quick. Name 5 Nas songs. Quick. Name 5 Biggie songs. Quick. Because he said these are 3 people that's better than him. Even though I can say, name 5 T.I. songs. Quick. Name 5 Ice Cube songs. Quick. Name 5 Young Thug songs. Quick. Name 5 Future songs. Quick. Name 5 Jeezy songs. Quick. And then after, I can run down list. Name 5 Eminem songs. Quick. Hey, y'all. Name 5 Max B songs. I'll wait. Don't Google. Just name them. Like, bro. What? Hey, what'd you say? At water gun, at water pistol point, could you name Max? Bro, if somebody put a water pistol, my shirt would be wet. Just go. Somebody got a water balloon. Say, okay, name 1 Max B song. I'm gonna hit you with his water balloon. Man, bro, just go ahead. Can I get an umbrella? Once again, delusion is a skill. I would love to say I believe we're great. I know I'm great. I know we can inform and entertain. But I also look at the numbers too. I look at the viewership too. Hey, yeah, let's get that K behind some of those numbers. Then we can really pop our stuff. Delusion. Enough with that guy. It went down at the White House. They said a mentally ill man was unalive behind the cause of a pew pew at the White House over the weekend. The NBC reporter has gone viral because uh, she looked around with zero survival instincts whatsoever. What's that? My God, what's going on? Lady, what you think going on? I mean, how dang, you have to come from a violent neighborhood to know what. Maybe she thought unicorns were farting. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe she thought unicorns and leprechauns were farting or something. I don't know what. I swear, if I'll say this, if I was a cameraman and she looking bewildered, I say, baby, come, baby girl, come on, get down, get down. I'm like, come on, get down before some breeze by your head. Get down. Anyway, but like you said, Professor X, yes, again, this is becoming a more and more common occurrence. I'm at the point now. This is where we are. People tired of kings and dictators. Say that again. People are tired of kings and dictators. And I love the way the media turned the word authoritative, authoritarian. No, it's called a dictatorship. He's putting his name on everything. I'm telling you, if he can get away with it, he'll call it United States of Trump if he can get away with it. If y'all let him get away with it. No kings, no dictatorship, but democracy looks dead in the water. Democracy is being trashed. The reports have come out that the IRS can no longer audit him or anyone in his family. We know what type of deals they've made in the past. Are there bankruptcies and ties with Russia and crazy real estate deals? There's when he frauded people. Do y'all remember Trump University? That was a big scam. A whole university he started to scam students out of money. Oh, I forgot. Oh, y'all forgot that. Okay. He only paid $50 in taxes. Of course you don't want to be audited. And his whole family find this funny, not kiki haha funny. Going into our, I don't know what you want to call it, conflict, war, excursion with Iran. Funny his son start getting in the drone business. Right before they got into this little spat, this war that's killing us at the gas tank, that's killing us in our international relations, that's killing us in imported goods. You mean to tell me the Strait of Hormuz was open, you bombed it, they closed it, now you want to bomb it to open it again? But okay, but your son made billions, made millions and millions and probably billions because he invested in drones, knowing his daddy would go out to take them to war. But hey, no IRS edit anymore. So run free. More wasteful spending. Like people do see you. More wasteful spending. The judge had to stop that ballroom deal. And the January 6th insurrectionists, they pretty much received money they basically, what are we doing? The insurrection, these criminals, do y'all know the number of people that went and terrorized? Remember, these supposed to be patriots that love cops, right? Y'all love cops, but y'all injured cops during January 6th. So I guess selective love and hate. Anyway, y'all select when y'all love the police and select when y'all hate the police. That's what y'all did. Anyway, I guess, whatever. I guess it is what it is, right? With that. So these criminals who were in jail, now they get money to what, fight legal fees and this and that. Matter of fact, when he pardoned most of these people, and I'm using people very loosely, they ended up committing crimes and went back in. Funny, you let criminals out, and when they got out, they did criminal activity. You can't. What they say, truth is stranger than fiction sometimes. Yeah, bizarro world. You know why? Actually, we're not living in a bizarro world. The general, thank you, Mike Pan, for coming on. It's not a bizarro world. This is the world they wanted to live in. To make America great like it's the 40s and 50s. No, this is the world they wanted all along. It's not bizarro world. It's bizarro world. The people that got logical thinking, got morality. It can be bizarro to people like us. No, that's the world they wanted. This is the country they want. It's not bizarro to them. It's exactly what they wanted. Project 2025. It's exactly what they wanted. You bully people in the news media, make them afraid for their livelihoods if they report on this guy, and I'm using guy loosely. You got a whole talk show canceled, removed off television because they punked CBS Paramount because Colbert didn't align himself with your ideologies. What you say, user 6960? Yep, sure did. One of the guys that got locked up, Gen 6, yep, for PDF. You know, I get kicked off if I say, but yeah, for child, yep, yep, one of the worst offenses you can ever do. I put unaliving in PDF. That's 1 and 2. Screw A. Taking a life and messing, abusing children. That's 1 and 2. That's horrific. Oh no, but hey, they're riding for me. So no money for reparations, but y'all give money to criminals. That's a conversation y'all really don't want to have, actually. The money for reparation, we built this country. Well, you know what? I'll call it a company since, remember, that's how he baited a lot of y'all. I'm going to run it like a business, which everything in this world technically is a business, but I'm not going to get into the weeds of that. But blood, sweat, and horrific tears. Nah, fuck all that. And a lot of his fans, remember when he ran, he said, y'all gonna get these, the Doge stipends, the Doge, I don't even think they call it like a stimmy, like a stipend. They're gonna get, what was it? $2,000, $3,000, whatever they're gonna get. Remember that money? Y'all see any checks anytime soon coming, y'all? But old criminals from January 6th getting a lot of money. Remember, I swear, oh my God. Well, during that election, we're going to see money. Oh my God, they're going to cut us his Doge check. We're going to get this, we're going to get that. People got some money. If you criminalize the Capitol building during January 6th, the criminals got the money. And then the criminals at the White House. But anyway, you know what? What you say? I'm mad and frustrated for journalists that look like us and have to lose their job during this time. Exactly. That's the point I'm making. Like, bro, yeah, and he's such a good businessman that he bankrupt 6 casinos. Yeah. Yeah. It just, look, we know how that is, man. Look, when people want that status quo so bad that they're willing to overlook so much criminality. So much criminality. I know many he has villainized because they didn't want to bow to his knee. Yeah, that's why I was saying, like, Colbert is off the air. They tried to get Jimmy Kimmel, but Jimmy Kimmel had Mickey Mouse on his side. Let's call it what it is. They felt that, nah, you can't bully us. What you say? You met Joy Reid? Okay, cool. Oh, I'm trying. I want to timeline this thing. because of any, like, remember that when the Heritage Foundation, like I didn't sit down and read the whole daggone thing, but I remember they had put out a lot of bullet points before this dictatorship happened. And I said, ah, dang. Ooh, boy, I hope, man, come on, let's come on to the voting ballot. And we cannot have Trump come in and institute these bullet points. I read the bullet points of Project 2025. And daggone, if it didn't happen, I swear. And we've come on here. I mean, we don't get political too many times, and I'm about to turn it to sports in a minute. But one of the times, few episodes, like a year or so back, and I said, it's sad that y'all don't see how they're running that playbook and they running that bad boy step by step. If it was a toss sweep, they toss sweep. It was an out route, he running the out route. He running the over route, he running the over route. He running the naked bootleg, he running the bootleg. He running the, boy, they run that playbook step by step, play by play, right in our face. And some of y'all, because white folks, white America, that damn near don't have two nickels to rub together, pot to piss in the window to throw out of. And y'all just ride with this stuff, and y'all as broke as I am, and y'all ride with this stuff, and it will not benefit you, not one ever. You know who would benefit if you're not rich, white, heterosexual male. And then, of course, we got the sellout blacks. You know, we know who they are. Like the Keenan and Damon Wayans skit on Living Color. We know who y'all are. So you got that segment, right? And who y'all, like, you are aligned. But if stuff go left, what's the black MAGA dude who was just glazing? And then when the administration and they start, giving those positions out, and he didn't get one of them. But hey, but I'm gonna flip it to sports. Jaxon Dart, second-year quarterback of the New York Giants, he went and led a Trump rally. Boy, you about to lose that locker room, my boy. Now look, he came out. Now he didn't finish the season. He got injured. But I watched him at Ole Miss. I thought, hey, look, on the skill level, like, hey, you need a quarterback. You keep recycling old quarterbacks like Jameis and Russell. Now you need to draft a young quarterback and see what you got there. And I didn't think he played bad at Ole Miss. I think he gave that locker room some life. I believe if, he got injured, then you lost Malik Neighbors early in the season with the ACL. Then, of course, you lost Scatterboo with a broken ankle. So the offense, health, injuries happen. Got hit with an injury bug. Going into this season, you can see there's a lot of promise there. This is why you keep some shit to yourself. This is why you keep stuff like this in the locker room, out of the locker room. I know Carter came out on social media. He soon walked it back. Now, you didn't like that. You're a young black man, and your quarterback is rallying the troops in Trump land. You didn't like that. You know what? We know the politics. The GM, the coach, or whoever called you to the office, like, hey, we got to rally behind him. We got to rally behind our quarterback. That old good boy talk. That's how you really feel, Carter, Abdul Carter. That's how you felt. They came to you to walk it back. You're causing a stir on social medias. That's what happened there. Don't let nobody fool you into thinking that's not what happened. You losing the locker room, boy. I'm going to tell you this. Look, now I know, look, hey, like I said, young man, cool. Trust me, I'm not surprised because he fit the criteria. Young, rich, white, male. He fits the criteria. So I'm not surprised. People forget once upon a time, Tom Brady when Trump was running the first time, Tom Brady had a MAGA hat sitting in his locker. People forget he got crushed for that. He took that hat out of his locker. People love to forget. Tom Brady's a Trumper. He was full support. They killed his ass on social media. He took that hat out of his locker. Yeah. You know why? Here's the oxymoronic divide and the just the pure irony, the contradiction of politics and sports. They've always gone hand in hand. As long as it's not in your locker room. See that? Regardless what side, because I can juxtapose the position if a black quarterback had Obama stuff hung all in his locker room and he went to an Obama event and a white player said, "Oh, I don't do that." And he goes on social media, "Why my quarterback support Barack Obama? I don't do that." That locker room politics thing. And here's the ironic thing about sports and politics. You can go back to Jesse Owens running in Nazi Germany in the 40s. My brothers, after they won the track meet in the 60s, you saw what they did to them. Muhammad Ali not fighting in the Vietnam War, because he said the Viet Congs ain't never called me a nigga, right? They locked him up. The summit with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Jim Brown, Bill Russell, all the prominent black athletes and some entertainers at the time sitting down to have that summit. You can fast forward. Hey, you can fast forward. One of the things that Michael Jordan got criticized when he said Republicans wear sneakers too. Even though that's more trivial, but that was still a hit because he didn't publicly support a black candidate in North Carolina. Obviously, we know Colin Kaepernick when he kneeled. So politics and sports have always run hand in hand. Don't ever let nobody tell you different wise. But then the funny trick of it is the locker room. Because money, religion would split up a locker room. Hell, it would split up a household. Forget sport, it split up a household. Money, religion split up a household. So what Colin Kaepernick did, now he was on the right side of it because obviously that was against police brutality. But here with a divisive, racist president. So, and see, this isn't like Joey Bosa. This is not like Joey Bosa. You're a defensive end. Joey Bosa want to wear the MAGA hat and all that. Jaxon Dart is a quarterback. You look at very different. Now Bosa, you know, he's taking his slack, he's taking his hits. But you're a defensive end. And, you know, that can kind of be swept around a little bit. Jaxon Dart, you're a quarterback. You better keep that red hat at home. Because here's the thing, as the quarterback of the team, you're suspected to lead 11 men, well, 10 other men, I should say. 10 other men on that field, and they suspect to have your back. Because anybody on that offensive line don't mess with you, you're going to get your head torn off. They're supposed to run them routes. They're supposed to fight for you. They're supposed to run through a wall for a quarterback. And you divisive in your own locker room? All right. All right. I've seen quarterbacks get thrown on the bus for less. Ask Jalen Hurts in Philly. When his receiver didn't get along with him, and they calling him the most hated. I think they got him on the list of the top 5 hated player. Because he didn't get along with his wide receiver, A.J. Brown. You're going to lose that locker room, boy. What's it say? Mike Patton, what's going on? What, you can't even say what? What's it say? I dislike that Bosa is on the team I love. Yeah, me too. But me too. He was kind of out of sight, out of mind because he got injured last year. But even though, and I said this when he joined the team because I remember he would text racist stuff against Barack Obama back when he was in college. Oh, I know all about them Bosas. Oh yeah, they're racist. I already knew that. But here's the thing. I always say this. Look, you drafted, if I was a guy on the 49ers, look, you drafted. I'm not a GM. I'm not an owner. You drafted him. You brought him in here. But I'm gonna tell you this: I'm gonna dog his ass every day at that practice field. He better be. Hey, he better strap up them. He better strap up them chin straps real tight. I'm dog every chance I get. I'm dog walking you. I'm gonna try to make you quit or get cut. I'm dog walking you every day out here. But still, he's not a quarterback. I can exchange a defensive end. A defensive end not gonna ask Myles Garrett in Cleveland. Myles Garrett got the most sacks in NFL in a season in NFL history, and all that did was give him 5 wins. That does not win you games. The quarterback win you games, and you better have 11 men. Even the defense, 11 on defense, the other 10 on offense, and the guys on special teams. Their season, the wins, wherever you want to go, relies on that quarterback. And your quarterback is riding with a device. Bro, leave it at home. Some stuff, leave that at home. All right, let them black players say screw you and don't play for you. We've seen, I just talked about, we've seen players quit. They go out there and get a paycheck, but they quit. We just saw it in the Cleveland, New York series. What happened at the end of that game? They were just letting the Knicks just get layups. They quit on that coach now, didn't they? And the coach go out there and talk about analytics. Oh, players will quit on you and still turn around and get that direct deposit. They'll quit on you. They won't say it out loud. Jaxon Dart, don't let them boys quit. Don't let them quit on you. They will. You'll see it. They'll quit on you. He got it. Look. Leave Little Red Hat at home. I'm telling you, that's the one sport you do not want people to quit on you in. That'll get you killed. Not figuratively. Well, you'll get hurt. I'm not trying to say you get hurt. You get hurt real bad. If people quit on you in football, you can get hurt real bad. You do not want to lose your locker room and you're the quarterback. You better ask Tom Brady. He put that hat away. What's up, General? Out here trying to dance to appease the brothers when he red hat all day in private. Oh, look, I wasn't even gonna get in that. Yeah, I know he be having the chains on and he be trying to because look, he played the game. But you know one thing about that though? The truth will always show itself. Just wait on it. That's why I'm saying he gonna have to do a lot of butt kissing. Training camp starting right around the corner. Right around the corner. He gonna have to do a lot of butt kissing. Cause all that all that he trying to gritty and all that goofy. Okay. All right. I'ma still go out. Trust me, hey, that's a lot of money to be made on that football field. I'ma still go out here and get mine. I ain't gotta run hard for you. I ain't gotta block hard for you. I don't have to make it look good. I'm just saying, people dirty now. Kid Rock played like I don't know what else then left as soon as he got. Look, yeah, you right. But hey, it's culture vultures. You gotta, like I said, you gotta give people a little time. When people on that side of the color line, you know what I'm talking about? You gotta give them a little chance. You gotta give them a little time to see who they really are to expose themselves. Not every white person is like that, but you better give them a little chance to expose who they truly are. And then you will see it. And when you see it, believe it and move accordingly. So, hey, everybody, man, this is episode 179 on the Swivel Podcast. I'm Scott Michael Talk. Everybody, check me out live. Thank you so much. The general, what you say, Kid Rock is the king of culture vulture? Exactly. But yeah, man, we're gonna finish this off with that. That was, just the big news of the weekend. And hey, look, go out and vote. Go out and do your part. My broadcast bro, DJ Infinite Rock, he could not participate today. He's under the weather. He will be back soon, bro. Get well soon. This is the best barbershop talk in sports and viral news. Check us out on the Swivel Podcast. That's the logo behind me on YouTube. Check us out next time. Subscribe, watch, like, share. Send us your comments about how you think on YouTube, on the Swivel _podcast on YouTube. Keep your head on swivel for the nonsense, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much. I'm out.